It's about time that Rocksteady has decided to bring the Batman Arkham trilogy to Nintendo Switch. This is something that was announced a couple of months ago. I believe it was back in June that the Batman Arkham trilogy was finally going to be ported to the Switch console, and basically we got to see a reveal trailer for it uh, following announcement or during its announcement about 3 months ago. Looked pretty impressive, and on the Switch console it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty decent. um I do feel that this game should have been ported to the Switch console a couple of years ago because, well, the Batman Arkham trilogy is old. Not old, but not old, but it came out a while ago. And two, the Switch console came out back in 2017. So I mean, Rocksteady could have pulled the trigger a lot sooner if they wanted to, but it is what it is. I mean, I think now that they know that the Switch console has surpassed the Wii in terms of sales, and like almost everyone who is like a certain age, whether they be kids or adults or what have you, has a Switch console because they know that it's more affordable than like any Sony or Microsoft consoles. They decided to finally bring Batman to the Switch console for more exposure and all that stuff, because not everyone got a chance to play all three Batman games when they came out between like 2009 and 2015. Um, the fact that we're getting all three of these Batman games for the Switch console is a treat in of itself. It's $59.99, which is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people think is fair, and it's something that's I mean, it's reasonable. It's nothing outrageous or anything like that, because those three games were among three of the best like superhero based video games of the past 20 years, depending on who you ask. And the cool thing about the Batman Arkham trilogy is that basically like people will be able to have access to all the DLC content for each respective game after they were all released. And that's something that I think is pretty cool in of itself. I mean, people will probably just buy the game or the trilogy just for that. And for the most part, I do feel that in terms of sales, it does have the potential to at least break maybe 1 or 2 million in terms of sales on the Switch console, even though like the Switch console is more geared towards children and things that are like Mario and Zelda based, and all that stuff seems to overshadow and outshine anything else on the Switch console. I do feel that you know, like Batman to some extent will um it'll definitely have like, commercial success and all that, because almost everyone knows who Batman is, whether it's children, teenagers, or adults. Everyone knows who Batman is. And in terms of like gaming in general, I feel like these three games were among the greatest Batman games ever made. And honestly, I don't think this is like a limited time edition thing, or it's something that's going to be available for like a limited time in retail. But I do know that the game is probably going to be flying off of shelves within the next couple of months, because the holiday season is in November, December, and and just because of that, I mean, I can see Batman Arkham Trilogy doing at least 1 million in terms of sales. But that's just my take on that. Batman Arkham Trilogy is supposed to be coming out on October 13th, and I do feel that this is a game that some people would argue should have been saved for like maybe next year, because it would have shined more, because there wasn't a lot of high profile video game releases. But it is what it is. I feel like having this game released in 2023 is kind of like the cherry on top of such a great year in relation to video games, and all the releases that we got to see this year thus far. And yeah, man, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are looking forward to this, and I do feel that Batman will definitely be a huge attraction for those who are Switch owners who never got a chance to play any of the three Arkham games between the late 2000s and like the early to mid teens.